Okay, today you're going to be working on a mystery decimal number. You're going to need to read each clue and try to figure out what number they are building. Once you think you have the correct number, you're going to go over and find something that looks like this. You can only lift one flap at a time. So once you think you know the answer, this isn't the actual answer, this is just a pretend one, but you would lift up, check number 1, and if you had a 3 in this place value, you get to check number 2, and if you had that number, you can continue and see if your entire number is correct. But let's say you were only on check number 1 and you didn't have a 3 in that place value. You need to close this up without looking at any other number and put this back away and go back and see what you can fix with your numbers. Once your number matches the actual number, you may go get a decimal challenge packet. Each of these have instructions on them, and you need to follow the instructions in order to solve the puzzle. You can still work with your partner on this activity. Most of these have an example that you can follow and see how you need to do the puzzle. Some do not have an example, but they do give instructions. So write the numbers 2 tenths, 3 tenths, 4 tenths, 6 tenths, 7 tenths, 8 tenths, and 9 tenths in the correct place so that each side of the square adds up to 1 8/10. So you can only write these numbers one time somewhere in the squares. But when you do it, this row needs to add up to 1 8/10. This row needs to add up to 1 8/10. This row and this row. The puzzle underneath it is similar except for you're trying to get to 1 5/10. So each puzzle has instructions, and your challenge is to solve as many puzzles as you can.